This is a Creative Memories, kind of denim, brand new still. Little, I don't know what you call these things. What do you call them? Scrapbook? Album? As historical author Anthony Brandt has said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. I've been picking the Commonwealth for 20 years, searching high and low at yard, estate sales, antique malls, thrift stores, junk shops, garages, and sometimes even barns for treasures I can pass on to new homes through eBay. But now as I watch my little ones growing up before my eyes, I find that my real treasures are right here with me every day. So join us as we pick, flip, and resell on our 2 eBay stores and in our 2 antique booths. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. This is Kevin and we are in the eBay cave, and what I thought was going to be a slow day of sales about 30 minutes ago turned into a pretty good day of sales. We made a few last minute sales before I had to come down and do some shipping, and they were pretty good ones too. So I'm pretty happy about that. But before we take a look at what's sold, I got a question for you out there, and then I want to answer somebody else's question. The question is, do you like to watch YouTube videos? If you're a reseller out there, and I know there's some people who aren't, but if you're a reseller, do you like to watch YouTube videos while you work? While you do all your work, while you do your pictures, while you do your shipping, while you do your listing, or do you like to listen to music at all? I personally like to listen to music when I do my pictures, but other than that, I like to watch YouTube shows of other resellers while I'm doing that. Matter of fact, I've got Nevermore Antiques on back there. I was doing that as I was pulling orders, so... and thanks, John, for the sticker, too. At any rate, hey, Sophie, what are you doing back there? I know what you're doing. You're here for treats, aren't you? All right. No, don't you get on that thing. There you go. All right. You be a good girl. You stay right there. Sit. And the second thing, I want to answer a question, and the question was from Watch Us Go, and they said they had a complete rainbow system, everything, you know, floor cleaning, shampooing, the whole 9 yards. And they said, should I piece it out or should I sell it together? There's not a direct answer to that question, in my opinion. It depends. If you have a ton of great stuff to list and you have a death pile and you've got to get through a ton of stuff that you already have to list, I definitely would list it as one listing. And so when it sells, it's all gone. If you have limited space, I would list it as one listing. If you are trying to squeeze every dime out of everything, then I probably would part it out. If you don't want to package something in, have a huge package of something. If you have trouble lifting giant, heavy things, then I would piece it out. There's a bunch of different variables, but as a rule, if something is intact and in very good condition and has everything there, I list it together. If there's something wrong with it, if there's something wrong with one of the parts to it, then I'm usually going to piece it out. You're going to make more money that way. It's going to take more time, though. So, anyway, let's take a look at what's sold. First thing we have is one sale off the Homeschool Hustler stores, and this is not your typical Furby, like this one over here. You can see the difference in the size, and this is the mechanical one. This is actually just a beanie, is all it is. It's got hard plastic here, but it's just a beanie. There's no place for battery, and it's a year later, so it should be a 1999. It's a 1999. The 1998 ones are the mechanical ones. These come along. I can't remember what they're called, Beanie Friends or something like that. And this, actually, believe it or not, it's a little plush dog. Got it for, I think, 50 cents. I'm not positive. I think I either got this at the Goodwill for 50 cents, but I very well might have got it from a yard sale a while back that I'm thinking I possibly got it from. Either way, I paid no more than 50 cents for this. It sold for $21.81 free shipping. So really nice little profit on a little plush. Next item up on the list is one of my favorite things to sell, and that is an ashtray. This one happens to be a really nice one. They call it a tripod, and there are two different sizes of this. I think they call it Viking glass, maybe, if I recall. It's just got one place for a cigarette, and it's obviously more of a decorator piece, but it is an ashtray. And there's a smaller size to this, but this is the larger one. I put it out there for, how much did I get for this? $32 plus shipping. And I had a few people trying to lowball a little bit, and I decided I'd just wait it out and let it be long tail. I knew it would eventually sell in the booth if I wanted to, but we got our asking price at $32 plus shipping, and I think I paid $3 at Joyous Junk for this one. This is just an Aladdin cap. to a little thermos. And there's different ones. This style is very long tail. I usually piece them out. I get the, if I can find you on here. I usually get the caps off of them as well, for the types that don't sell well. And I just take the cap and I just take the lid and sell those separate. This one sold for $8.95, which is a pretty nice, probably a $4 profit off of that. And I'll make about $4 off of the, maybe a little less off the cap. So you're gonna make about $8 on one of these things profit if you pay $1. So not too bad. They don't take up much space. Here's one that I kept together. You know, I don't take these will sell and these will sell, but this was a type that is fairly desirable, and I keep it together and sell it separate. Not huge money in these, but when I see them and you can pick them up, you might as well pick them up. They don't take up much space. This is a great little find here. This was every once in a while it's a good one. You get we have 10-cent bins for the kids' books, and every once in a while you find a good one. And this one, it's called the Summer Folk by Doris Burns. It's in pretty good condition, and sometimes I'll find an interesting one that I'll pick up for 10 cents and want to put in the booth, but before I go put it in the booth for $2 or $1, I'll look it up. And this one had some value. $17.81 free ship. It's going to be medium mail, so we're going to make a nice little $12 profit on it. What do you want, girl? You want to say hi to the camera and I'll let you out of here? You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? You want to say hi? Look right there. Look right there. Say hi. All right, say bye. Say subscribe below. All right. Next item is another LU item, and this is new with tags. And I think, I have a few Liberty folks following my store because they know I'm constantly putting stuff out there. So sometimes when we list some LU stuff, it sells pretty quick. This is a Nike Golf, and it's from the Broadcast Communications. And like I said, it's got the tags on it. It's a woman's shirt, and it sold for $22.81 and paid $3.99 for it. So pretty good. All right, last but not least, and I'm not going to pick up all these because there's a bunch. 25 to be exact. We just sold a few of these the other day. This was a lot from the yard sale that we went to. I think the yard sale was called the Unattended Yard Sale. The Unattended Garage Sale is what the name of this one was. And we got these, and I want to say they were $2 for all of them, plus more, which we still haven't sold. And the other kind are the International Air Power. This is the index, but then you have another index, and then you have all the volumes. It's pretty heavy, but this sold for, what did it sell for? $94.81 plus shipping. Total cost $117.84, and it's a global shipping item, so it actually probably cost this person a fortune to ship it overseas. So it's the same person who made the purchase a while back. They said, hey, you got any more of these? And I said, yep, I got more. Here you go. And so they actually ended up purchasing duplicates of them, because the first batch they got was, I think, volume 1 through 12, and this has volume 1 through 12 plus more in it. So this is a really nice sale. Should be a profit of about $80, $85 after fees, and so about $85. I have a couple of LU cinch sacks. There's 2 of them. These sold for $9.99 plus, or no shipping, $9.99, but it should be about $2.75 to ship them out. I think we paid 50 cents a piece, maybe a quarter, probably a quarter. So it's about a $5 profit on these. This is a Creative Memories, kind of denim, brand new still. Little, I don't know what you call these things. What do you call them? Scrapbook, album. This is from the Happy Little Accident haul, so we get to add this to our running total. This was $24.95 plus shipping. And that's going to bring our running total to $791 total, on our way to $2,500, we hope. All right, so I don't even remember where I got this. I can't imagine buying it, to be perfectly honest with you. It had to be like a throw-in deal to make a deal work, and it was $8.81 free shipping. So on something like this, we're only looking, if I paid nothing for it, we're only looking at about a $4 profit. Always nice when you can sell 2 of something, quantity of 2. So we got for these, I guess they're refrigerator filters. It's like for a GE or a Kenmore, $21.68 for the pair. Paid $1.50 a piece for them, so it's a pretty nice little profit. This, because there's 2 of them, it's probably going to put us over the first class shipping, but that's okay. They're small, so we'll be able to ship them out fairly cheap. They're so solid, probably be able to put them in a padded flat rate. Hey, my wife doesn't know I'm saying this, but if you get a chance, do me a favor. Turner and Reagan have their own Instagram page. It's Homeschool Hustlers on Instagram. If you get a chance, go over there and follow them. And they've been working really hard on the booths. We don't often take video of them doing the work and taking the stuff in there. And we're making a little bit of money, and they're having a good time. But it is some work, and my wife's been putting in a bunch of work as well. So for those of you who have gone by there and purchased something out of that, is awesome. I know there's a few local people who have done that. So we really, really appreciate it. If you happen to be in and around Bedford, Virginia, and you want to go down on North Bridge Street and check out one of these two places, it would be much appreciated. And if you do go there, tell them, hey, Commonwealth Picker on YouTube said we get 10% off if we mention his name. So if you do that, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching the program, and I can't wait to see you next time.